Hey, what's up? This is Charles. I'm here with Anthony.
Hello.
And this is another episode of Command Prompt where we at IGN look at PC stuff, in this case Dishonored, which is sort of a stealth game.
I think it's a stealth game. It's totally you can play it not stealth, but you're gonna die if you don't largely play trying to hide. Like combat against multiple enemies is very difficult.
And yeah, I also say sort of a stealth game because it's not typically what you would associate with the stealth game, something like Thief, where it's a little bit slower pace. You have to play more carefully. You can play very carefully in Dishonored. Oops, I forgot this game loaded so fast. But you can play slowly and really take your time to sneak around. And unfortunately, I don't have audio here. The audio is another kind of important part of this game. But it's actually a really fast game. It's not slow at all, and even stealth is fast.
Yeah, I mean it's true. Even when you're stealthing, because you have the blink ability that Charles just pulled out, you can stealth, and by stealth I mean you can let guys see you and then just blink through the area real quick and hide again. But if you're going for the best rating, you really do have to be careful and actually really try hard stealth. Like I've actually never completed a mission so far in this. Where I've managed to actually never be seen. I always get seen at least once, which is so annoying because I really want to accomplish that. Just see it one time, the rating of never being seen. But also nobody killed. I always try and do what you did because you have the option to knock them out or kill them. And I always inevitably accidentally get someone killed. Like I knock them out too close to a ledge and forget to grab them and they just fall over to their death.
Yeah, that's something I didn't realize when I was first playing, because I know you can do a no-kill playthrough on this game where you can basically play through the entire game without killing anyone. That's kind of one of the highest degrees of challenge of play. And so I threw a guy off a ledge because I was like, oh, well, this stairway is really bright. I don't want guards to see him. I'm going to throw him down into the shadow, which obviously that was a different area. This rock is illuminated. But if you throw them down, they'll die. I don't know if he died on that one. Let's see. Oh, no, he's still listed as unconscious. But if you throw him too far, this blood pool starts to form around them.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, well, I guess I probably shouldn't have done that.
I threw a guy so hard into a wall one time he died on accident because I was like, oh, guard's coming, throw the body. And then you just heard, and then there was a little blood, and then it was over. And the rats came and ate him shortly after. So.
Yeah, but just to give you a sense of how quickly you can go in and out of stealth, this is stealth. You just crouch. Now you're in hidden mode. You try to stay to the shadows. Obviously, you saw what I was doing before was like avoiding vision cones, which you can take care of with this dark vision, which I would probably recommend getting pretty early because this is extremely helpful. You can see enemies through walls. You can see where they're looking, so that like this guy over here. You can make sure to try and stay kind of away from him. There you go. I can still see him through this barrel. I can see where he's looking.
Yeah,
so that's a pretty important component of play if you're trying to be stealthy. I could, what I'm doing right now, this is not necessary. I could just run. Here, let me cancel that and just run up and just start attacking him. Like, you can absolutely play like this, where it's just crazy sword play. Oh, he's got a gun.
Oh, nice. You accidentally blew up that tank behind him.
Okay, and then you take health, and I don't know what's hitting me.
I think there was a turret that took a shot at you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that turret.
So
yeah, but even still, you can
run away from the turret.
You can recover from that.
I'm still pretty early in the game, so I haven't actually encountered all of the systems yet. You do develop your character as you go with these powers, and I've learned Blink, I've learned Dark Vision, I got Agility, so I can move faster and jump higher. Also reduce my falling damage. But yeah, you also get different abilities here, like Wind Blast to push people around.
That one's awesome. You can slam guys into walls and just straight up knock them out. It makes you feel like a Jedi, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess it is. It's like a Jedi Force push.
It is, basically. Totally. Or you'll see plenty of opportunities where guys are standing on the edge of a rooftop and you can just be throw them off. And you can even do that to screw with people. Like if you shove a guard off the end of a building and he falls down where a bunch of other guards are, they'll all freak out and run around and stuff. And you can use that confusion to get through an area if you want to be totally blunt like that.
Yeah. A couple other abilities here. Possession. You can actually possess rats and actually humans. Rats to get through kind of small areas in stages like little grates to access rooms that you otherwise maybe would have a much harder time getting to or couldn't get to at all. I've seen a few instances where areas I've gone into and been like, oh, I could have just gone in here through this little grate, and you just possess rats. You can also summon rats.
Oh,
Devouring Storm.
That's brutal.
that will just eat people because the city in the game, Dunwall, is afflicted by a plague, so there are rats everywhere. They can actually factor into gameplay, which you can take advantage of to kind of throw bodies around to attract groups of rats. I at least had to do that early on. They teach you that if you throw a body down, you can distract a group of rats that might otherwise be deadly.
It's also another way to dispose of bodies if you want to be totally horrible to the people that you knock out.
That's true. So then guards who see bodies, wouldn't be distracted by them because the body would not be there. That also, for shadow kill, that's another way to get rid of bodies because all enemies will turn to ash as they die.
And it looks awesome.
Is the level 2 upgrade on that. What is this one?
Bloodthirsty is just like you'll trigger enough adrenaline, and then you'll do like a totally horrible murder to people. Like that's definitely the aggressive route. Like you're going to fight and kill a lot of people.
That's if you're going to play a little more aggressively. And then to activate these powers, the reason I just don't have everything activated is you need to find runes, which are kind of scattered around throughout the game. You can also find bone charms that equip that give you kind of passive bonuses.
It's really nice that they're there too because it encourages you to explore. Like you could beeline the mission objective and never get caught if you're really good, but even that won't take that much time. But getting all these bone charms gives you a reason to go to parts of the environment you might otherwise completely avoid. Oh, there's some aggressive.
So if they group up, they can become more of a threat. I think, ow. I'm still getting
turrets behind you.
By the turret. I'm going to run, and I'm also going to take a potion. I'm going to go over here. Hey, buddy. But yeah, you can run around the missions. It's not an open world type of situation, so there is some structure, but within the mission itself, you're allowed to go find NPCs who may have alternate quests and things like that. Unfortunately, I don't know what this guy's saying to me.
He's basically the boss of the whiskey distillery has decided that they want to make a deal with you if you're down with it. So like right now, these guys are okay with not fighting you if you want. Okay. There's always these optional side quests on each mission that you go on that are not necessarily directly tied to the mission, but they'll inevitably take you into like the part of the area where you already have to go, and you can basically do these things for like extra runes, extra bone charms.
Yeah, so there's definitely opportunity to explore. And speaking of the bone charms, this crazy heart that I had out, which actually says things to you.
It does, yeah, really creepy things.
I thought they would be directly related to where bone charms are located. You can see them around here, and the heart will beat faster as you target something. So I'm not entirely sure how to get up there. That's actually probably in that building.
In that building, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, which I'm not going to go into. But yeah, the heart will just say tons of stuff about what's going on in the game. Oh,
assassins.
Hey,
and they can use powers too.
Oh God, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, there's a weeper too. As the people of Dunwall become these plague sort of things, they'll become like these zombies, and there'll actually be apparently I think like more weepers will appear if you're. Oh.
There we go. So now you can see how Blink is actually incorporated into gameplay. So.
Oh,
that's something that I think is so cool about. Whoops! I just used an alternate weapon thing that I didn't actually mean to. The reason Blink is, I mean, it's such an amazing ability because it's so versatile in this game. It's so key to the gameplay in all aspects. So in combat, so that you can just, as you saw there, I can just, if somebody's running at me, I can just rapidly blink behind them and then backstab. Or, if I'm in combat, I can just immediately get to a ledge and escape.
Yeah.
Or even if I'm stealthing, I see somebody down here,
exactly.
I'm in cover, and they're looking this way, and I don't know if I have enough time to necessarily get down there before they turn around. I can just do this and then immediately backstab before they can actually see me. And it's amazing that, Blink is an ability that you would assume would be massively disorienting. It is a way that teleports you forward, and you have no control over that teleport, yet you never really lose your disorientation because it's not instant. They do give you a little bit of frames of animation as you travel. So you are able to stay aware of your surroundings, and the fact that you get interface changes when it tells you, hey, you're going to climb over this wall. That's what those arrows mean, and it shows you exactly where you're going to land. Oh, there man. You can see there are rats disposing of that body. This is just happening, dynamically. So it just gives you a sense of, the world feels like somewhat plausible, I guess, based on the way these systems all interact with each other, and the systems have gameplay implications. They're not just window dressing, which is why it's so cool when you see stuff happening. It has more of a a meaning to it. It's not just some random thing.
Pro tip, if you ever get stuck fighting the rats, you kill enough of the white ones and they'll break. That's how you break their morale.
The white ones are the leaders?
Yeah.
So here I'm going to try and explore a little bit more of the environment. I'm going to climb up here. You can see the interface change so that there are a lot of guards sitting over
Yeah,
here.
and it's daytime, so you're not as easily able to duck in between shadows.
So I am sneaking on a shadow pipe, and this is going to be challenging. I don't know if I'm looking for open windows maybe.
Yeah, there
know
might
if I
be.
can really
Actually,
go
you
over
might have
there.
to do like the long way around, like around this corner to your left or something. I think there might be a ledge, or even down below to your right. There's the lower area down there where
Yeah,
it's,
that's
it's
true.
a
So
bit
if I
below
were to
them.
do this allows me basically to get over there without them seeing me. So I can do that. Now I'm down here safely. So again, it allows you to much more quickly travel around the environments. Unfortunately, I don't know if I actually improved my
There's that
position
metal
down
up there
here.
though. That like yeah up there.
So in addition to my sword that you've seen me using, I do have sleep darts.
That's
So
true.
this is my ranged attack.
You also
to-
have
to
lethal
basically
darts as well.
Put me to sleep, so I can attack from a distance. Here we go. I have this air conditioner over here. I should probably get up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're in business.
So now I'm over on the other side. You can see how fast I did that. So that there's really little downtime. I really like that about this game, where it doesn't really force you to wait there for an enemy to go around this, huge kind of patrol pattern.
No, and I mean, even when you started, like that's the turret that was shooting at you earlier. You could have just kind of rapidly blinked over here and like dodged the turret that way. Like you could have just, oh nice, you can actually disable the turret. And now that turret's disabled, you can actually, yeah, you better throw that because it blows
So
up.
that's an explosive container. Wow, that was a hell of a toss. Nice job, Corvo.
Yeah, and it's interesting because it's all run on whale oil. Like I like in our
It's so weird.
in our review, our reviewer called this whole universe whale punk, which I think is pretty accurate because it is like a sort of steampunk universe, but everything in this culture, like they did a really good job of establishing that it's a sea culture. So they all eat like canned fish. The whole culture revolves around like whale oil as currency. Even those bone charms and stuff that you're picking up are magic items carved from whale bones. Like there's just like again they did a really good job of establishing like this universe. Like obviously it has like things that are we can immediately understand. Like there's a very sort of Nazi inspired part of the universe. Yeah, that guy saw you.
He's kicking me. No.
Yeah. So that just goes to show you
I
like
probably should have equipped. So I have a pistol. I do have. I should have just used a sleep dart there. That was dumb.
no, I thought you were doing the right thing. I thought you were gonna blink behind him.
I was
but
trying to blink behind him and do a silent takedown and basically choke him out and then hide the bottom. Oh, there's the loading thing again. All right. So I'm just
It's all
gonna
right,
try
though.
this again.
But yeah, see, I don't mind that just because, like, it's fun to screw up in this game too, because then I always feel like I learned from my failures. And yeah, in this case. So as long as you're not seeing, the sleep darts will knock them out. You can upgrade your sleep darts, though, to where you can knock them out even in combat immediately, which is really helpful. Like, especially if you're going for a non-lethal playthrough. Sleep darts are the best.
Yeah,
you can totally murder them with a spring razor. That thing's like the most brutal thing you have.
So this is a trap basically that I can set on the ground. And can I set this from a distance? I haven't actually tried using this yet.
I don't
Or
know.
do I have to be like? Well, here, let me try.
Yeah, I think you have to be close.
No, I can't do it. Okay, so I guess when the reticle
Yeah,
goes
exactly.
red.
But if you...
Oh, I can also do drop attacks, so I could drop on this guy's head and just insta-kill him, but then all of these guys are going to be like,
Yeah.
dude, what are you doing?
Spring razors are like if someone's chasing you and you throw one down and run past it. It basically, it's like it says, it's a spring-loaded group of razor blades that blows up and just cuts them into pieces. It's really brutal. But that is the exact opposite of the way that Charles is playing right now. That's like, these guys technically, that's the thing is they do emphasize to you, like, these guys aren't necessarily bad. They're working for someone who is bad, but they're just soldiers.
Yeah, it's not like you must kill them. So I'm curious what happens if, also, I can just go in this building right here. So this is just an alternate exit. I can skip all of this content. Another cool part about the game is just that it really does feel like you have so many different approaches to combat.
Always.
And it doesn't necessarily aside from the smaller doors that rats can go through, it doesn't necessarily point giant arrows at everything and be like, this is what you must do to go this way. You have a lot of freedom,
I feel
and that really comes through in a way that doesn't necessarily feel artificial.
No.
It feels like you're really making the decisions about how to proceed forward instead of the game designer putting a bunch of, very obvious marks on screen saying, here are the 3 things you can do to get around this situation.
Right, it's not glowing gold, like to let you know.
And you can't, and there are, by the way, if you hate interface and things like that, you can turn off the various interface elements I have on right now. I just find them kind of helpful. There we go, full health. So I'm going to throw this body on the ground and see what happens.
Yes, that guard right in the bottom's going to totally see it. Yeah, they don't like that.
Okay, so they are alerted to the fact that I just murdered someone directly on the ground. And I think they're going to be suspicious now.
Yeah, everyone's going to be patrolling now really slowly and looking around.
I'm going to break out the crossbow bolt, and he's dead. I don't know if they've seen me yet, though.
I don't think so, but I think at this point you've totally, obviously they know something is obviously not right.
So they are suspicious, I think.
Yeah.
There, you can see suspicion lines.
Full suspicion. If it turns red, then you know that they've actually seen you. They are alerted to your actual presence.
Okay, so I want to try and do something a different way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blink over here. You can see, again, how fast you can get around environments. And I'm going to see if I can drop on somebody. I don't know. I was walking back towards there, so I'm going to go back. Okay. And
yeah, just hop up on the ledge. That's the thing, is it won't take you over. It's really good about that.
Crap.
Well, that's okay, though. Oh.
So.
Well, that's one way to handle it.
All right, so I ran. I probably shouldn't have done that. I think there's still one guy here.
I think you're
or did I
good.
kill everyone?
I think you just murdered everyone.
No, there's still a dude over there. So.
He's got it coming, though.
Can I get up? Get up.
You totally can.
Okay.
I love when you upgrade your dark vision too. Another nice thing is that you actually do get an idea of.
There we go.
You actually do get an idea of sound you're making too with the level 2 dark vision. So it'll show you like every step you take the radius of sound, because that actually becomes a thing. So like
I'm sorry. Is that in the menu? I haven't even looked at that yet.
It's just a level 2 of dark vision.
See in the dark and see living being.
Including their fields of vision and then representations of sound. So it's actually really nice. Like you can, for instance, like you can see if you throw a bottle, because there's always glass bottles around, you can throw that and you can see the area of effect when it shatters, the sound it'll make. Like there's other ways to get past guards. Like you can even take your sword and just hit a wall and it'll make like a sound echo. That then they'll
well here,
respond to.
I have 3 runes. Let me upgrade that right now. So I'll do this. There we go. Now I have level 2 dark vision.
And so like when you use dark vision now and you run, like you'll see like a radius of sound kind of coming out from you.
Oh yeah, there you go. You can see the little ripples.
Exactly. And when you run, it gets a lot bigger. And even if you throw a body, you'll see it. So it's actually really helpful if you ever want to even just like shoot an arrow against a piece of glass to make sound. Because that's like, even though that's technically a lethal option, if you use it like that, you can use it as totally something just to distract. The green things that pop up on them too are the money that if Charles wanted to be a total crazy person, he could try and loot from them. But this electric wall up here that Charles needs to get past, that thing will kill him if he touches it. Yeah, like see, you fired the gun and all of them just heard it.
Get around there. Oh, they're attacking me now.
It's true, but you can still totally get out of here. Whoop, just like that.
I lived. So yeah, that's how.
Oh gosh, weepers.
Ah! Oh no, zombies. No, they're puking on me.
Yeah, this is what happens to the citizens of Dunwall who become plagued. They turn into brutal, horrible zombies. But
I like that term though. That sounds like a very, and I mean this is just a random fiction thing, but it sounds like a very non-generic term for a zombie. Yeah, essentially.
They're always
that fits the fiction. So
exactly.
It's not just like, oh, let's call them something other than zombies. Shamblers. Undead. I don't know. But Weeper sounds like it fits very well.
It does, yeah, because they're just constantly oozing stuff from their eyeballs once they come down with the plague.
Okay, so now I'm back in this environment. Maybe I should try this a little bit of a different way than I did before. So if I would really like to...
Yeah, you can actually go down. So the way that you have is you have this option. You can go through these guards, or there's even that lower path where all the Weepers were that you can go past them. And there's like
how do I even get down there? I guess I could blink over there somehow.
Yeah, it's over there on the right side, like on the far right side.
Or can I get up
Oh my
there?
gosh. Well, maybe if you got in the pipe first.
I didn't even look at that before.
Neither did I. That's the thing, yeah. You're definitely encouraged to look around.
That may be above my ceiling of progress. Yeah, I don't know if it wants to let me up there. So.
Yeah, I think you're right.
However, I can totally just leave that guy alone and then steal. Yoink.
Give me your money.
And then go in here.
Though the only exit out is the bottom floor, or this one, I think. So, but yeah, it's fun that you can do this because you're also judged by how much money you manage to get from the levels. And so you can actually usually come in here and find additional things to loot for cash. And the importance of cash is that in between missions, you always return to like your hub area, your like base of operations, and there's a guy you can talk to and use all your cash to buy upgrades and that sort of thing. Oh my gosh, he just jumped up onto Lantern.
I did not mean to do that, but I am so glad I did.
Nice. You just made these guys very, very sad.
So I'm doing terribly in the hand-to-hand combat, but you can block. So there's a blocking function. I believe you can hold 2 blades at once, which maybe you have to unlock that or something.
I'm not sure about the 2 blades at once thing. To be fair, I haven't finished the game. I'm a few missions in. And I will say that the cool thing about each mission, too, is that they managed to make each mission feel very different from other missions. Like
they all are assassination missions, so
right.
that is what you need to do.
But some of them,
I don't think I have the code for that.
No, that's something you have to find. But yeah, I mean, like some of them are just like I felt like I was like straight up just being like a crazy freaking assassin, and then other ones you're like more like incognito type stuff. Yeah, things like that in the environment, bottles and stuff exist merely as a way for you to distract people if you want.
Yeah, so you do a lot of item collecting in some of these areas, and there's also quite a bit of story to the game.
Yeah.
That you pick up through you'll find audio logs which are creatively designed as like kind of old school
like
punch
music
punch card
yeah.
like
yeah.
music boxes. Yeah, exactly, where the speech is actually recorded into a physical element that you push through a machine.
Yeah, again.
And then you find lots of written documents where there's actually quite a bit of writing there.
I would say there's hundreds of pages in this game of written documents. Someone wrote hundreds of like in this room, I would be surprised if there wasn't a book like on that desk over there or something.
Yeah, it is not infrequent when you... Yeah, here we go. So you'll find journals like this. This is actually a shorter one. There are many longer entries. So if you are the type of player who really likes to soak up a game's fiction, which is actually a focus of this game, they've clearly put a lot of effort into creating a really well-rounded universe for this game so that it really gives a strong sense of context and purpose to go along with the really flexible gameplay. Hey, rats.
Ooh, those are bad rats.
Why are there so many rats in this house? This is a nice house.
Yeah.
So I can't actually go up to the upper floor here. I wonder if I can actually get out back into that other area.
Oh yeah,
can I extinguish these lights? No, I can't. You can blow out candles though, right?
I'm not. I've never tried to do that. Usually because I am the type of person that if I can avoid it, I am just constantly up in rafters. Oh wow.
I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there's some candles. I can test out my theory. That's creepy.
Right. What is that? Oh yeah, you totally can. I've never even bothered. I'm just super scared about ever approaching light. So if I can always do it, I'm always sitting in a shadow.
So I can shut this door. I don't know if they're necessarily going to notice that. They're not.
They did notice that.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go hide in the fireplace. And you can peek, too. So
yeah, and when you're peeking, you're kind of invisible. Like, they won't see your face leaning out.
Okay, so that guy's going to go over there, which opens up, I think, well, here. This is a good moment to actually activate dark vision.
You should throw a spring razor.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I haven't used that yet. All right, so spring razor time. Nope, wrong button. Okay, so that's a spring razor.
Yeah, that guy will probably
now if
trigger
I do
it.
This... Come on.
Oh, my God.
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that cut off his legs.
Okay, so he is confused now. And
why did my friend just get his legs blown up?
Why did he just explode? And now he's going to go the other way, and I'm going to do ultra fast attack here. There we go.
Yeah.
Insta kill.
It's pretty brutal too. Like I'm pretty sure, yeah, that guy lost his legs.
And yes, it is actually real. It's surprisingly violent. You don't really expect it to be as violent as it is there. So, and again, it's just the type of universe that you can go. Oh, the rats are really helping me out here. The type of universe that you can really just go in and really play with the rules. It doesn't feel restrictive.
No, this is one of those games that like I've really been enjoying a lot, and it looks the best on PC, unsurprisingly. But again, see, the only reason to come in here, bam. Like, you didn't have a reason quest-wise, but you get some good runestones out of it.
Yeah, so I got a rune, so I'm rewarded for exploring. And then what's in here? I got,
Oh yeah, mana potion.
Yep. Oh, I
you're
think
full?
I'm full up on those. Oh god, I've closed the bookshelf. How do I get out? I wonder. No, there's no other way out. It's probably just to help me hide. Or actually, I guess that could work to
Hide bodies, too.
To hide bodies in here.
Yeah.
If I didn't want anyone else noticing them. Although I don't know how many other people are actually in here. I probably don't need to.
Yeah, there are
stealth as much.
usually dumpsters and stuff too on the levels where you can hide bodies.
It doesn't look like they're going to let me back out on the courtyard unless they're... Oh, no,
yep.
I'm an idiot. There's a door right here, and I used a key, so now I'm going to go back outside.
And now you should be up on that upper 3rd floor.
Oh my god, the 3rd floor. The possibilities of the 3rd floor. So what can I actually do
Oh yeah,
from
see,
up
but from here you can shoot down to the lower stairs if you want and just like kind of avoid all the guards.
Oh, and that's the Weeper area, right?
Yeah. But it'll allow you to
I
avoid
wonder
that,
how
that
high
light
up
wall.
I can get. I
don't
assume
know.
there's a ceiling
They
eventually.
definitely put a ceiling usually. Like, yeah, see, I don't think you can get higher than this.
can I
And
get on
no,
this
you
line?
can't. You can't zip line.
Damn. That would be a great way to do a drop kill, but I could do a really hilarious drop kill from here.
You could, or you can actually also, you could like shoot that metal thing and it'll swing around and like.
Oh, this?
Yeah, like that'll get.
Should I shoot it with a pistol?
No, a pistol will make a huge sound, but if you shoot with your crossbow, it should make sound when it hits it. Like,
Oops. God, I keep doing that.
yeah. See, now they all, like, they heard it, but they're not sure what's up with that.
This is going to be the best drop kill.
Oh my God, Charles! I can't believe you're trying this.
Nailed it.
They did not like that. They did not like that at all.
Oh, get out of here.
Just get out of here.
I'm hidden. See, there's the rat hole. So, oh god.
Oh God.
Gotta get some health
To
here.
your left, to your left.
Run over here.
Oh, that actually might have worked out okay for you.
Here's the Weeper area.
Yeah, and so if you go down and to your left, you can actually like, get past the light wall, but you have to also, or even straight ahead probably.
And you can reprogram light walls too, so that they actually
Exactly.
attack
And-
enemies. I should stealth here just to get away from crazy
Yeah. Whoa,
Weepers. Hey
okay,
buddy.
you should just go straight. Oh God. Yeah, they're really easy to knock down, but a little bit harder to kill. Oh,
And
God.
I should probably, if I'm going to do this, I should actually use a weapon that is a little better at a distance. There we go. My glowy steampunk pistol.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for people to get further into this game too. There's some really cool stuff they do that's really surprising later on. But yeah, see, this going up this path actually allows you to get past the light wall. And then you'll encounter even dynamic little situations. Like I think if you continue this way, you'll run into a group here.
Whoa, hey, you're right.
And like how you deal with them is totally up to you. You can avoid them, but if they see you, I'm pretty sure they'll attack you. They're not even guards. I think they're just like punks that are like challenging this guard. Well, okay, you're just gonna. Oh no, they're okay. Yeah. See, when I did this, you were actually handling it right. That's a survivor. These guys were trying to do really horrible things to her.
Oh,
and you
wow, that
accidentally
was a
shot her.
hell of a shot.
So when
Whoops,
I
sorry,
did
bro.
it, when I did it, I decided to just run from the Weepers, and I dragged the Weepers up here, and they killed everyone. But I was like, well, the Weepers provided me a distraction.
Oh, so you basically set them against each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, I mean, that's the type of... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's the type of thing that it's just when you play a level once, and then you do anything, and you just have this sense that, oh, God, I just missed so much content. It's really the type of thing that, you know, I understand people have been saying that the game really isn't that long, but it's taking me a really long time to play because I'm going through and exploring and trying out different paths of approach, and I'm assuming, you know, your character build here, you can't necessarily learn everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty far in the game, and I have. You especially can't get everything a level 2 upgraded. Like you might be able to afford everything if you get every rune to get level 1, but you certainly can't get level 2. So, yeah, you definitely have to pick and choose. Plus, like for me, I've never upgraded the rat swarm thing because I'm like that's just too aggressive for how I'm trying to play, at least for now.
Okay, so here's the... I don't know if I
You
can...
can use those tanks too as weapons, which is pretty great when you manage to do it. Like that can blow up and
actually,
kill.
you know what? I know what I can do here. I can shoot it.
Oh yeah, you totally could. Probably even with the crossbow. Yeah. Let's see. You should shoot. Oh, okay.
That worked, I think.
Yes, it did. Oh,
Those guys are alerted over there, but
Yeah,
they have
he
a
just
light
saw
wall
the
in front
body.
of them.
Oh, you just
So
ruined.
now that
turret.
oh, the turret saw me. Now I'm in some trouble.
You are.
I could probably just go through there. I think I need to go. Well, the arrow's pointing me at that door, but I am not going to follow directions because I don't have to.
The turret's still trying to shoot you.
So I really,
Oh
I
my
guess,
God, Charles, this is looking so terrible. Well,
I guess I really need to get over to the turret.
yeah, you'll also find these things called rewire tools, which I think, and those things
Oh, crap.
you can actually use. Oh, you might need to use a potion.
Yeah, potion, big time.
You can actually use to like you can again turn to like walls against people. I'm not sure if you can turn turrets, but I think you might be able to. I usually just try and avoid turrets at all costs. Oh yeah, you got him. Dude, you are just like, this is a totally different way to play. This is like, I've never.
This is Spider-Man.
Yes,
I'm basically
this is.
Spider-Man right now.
And then you can
it's
jump
totally
up there and
a superhero
disable
game.
it. Oh my God.
Ah, I missed. Damn it. Let's see, I don't know if it'll let me up there.
Not from here. You need to get up to the
Oh,
wall
I should have
first.
canceled that. Right. Oh, they're chasing me. Ah, hey, bro.
Oh my God.
What's up, turret?
Oh, there's too many, Charles.
I'm fine. Spring Razor. Go. Enjoy that and that.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
there. I think I finally
I think
got
the
killed.
turret shot you.
Oh, man, if I'd just gotten on the turret the first time, I could have probably, rewire tool,
Rewire tool, yeah, and
the turret.
take it over. Or even pull out the fuel tank, throw it, blow guys up. Like,
Okay.
you can be amazingly aggressive. I've never seen someone play like that.
Well, that was just basically blinking all over the place. But yeah, blink is amazing and is really, it's incredible how versatile one particular ability is. One of many abilities, and I haven't even tried out some of the other ones. So that's a look at Dishonored, why it's so cool, and why, I mean, yeah, you should really try it out if you
Everyone
haven't yet.
needs to play Dishonored.
Hey, so now we're checking out Ravaged, which is a multiplayer-only vehicle combat game, also a shooter, class-based. And just launched. It's available on Steam if you want to check it out. It's sort of a post-apocalyptic world, kind of like Mad Max style.
It almost
I
feels
guess
like
you wanna call
Rage
it
meets
like that.
Battlefield or something like that, but not as good as either, probably.
Yeah, and so I wanted to start on the server browser screen here just because to show off how few people are actually playing this game, which,
Yeah.
you know, I know that's not, you know, it's not really the quality of the game that you're really complaining about when you talk about a really empty community, but it's a multiplayer only game. You need people to play with.
Exactly.
And this is day 2 and there are 104 people online right now. And, you know, the servers that are most populated here,
Europe
well,
and
actually, this is one that's playing a different one, but most of them are this demo server that are running CTR Canyon, which I've played. You know, I've been trying to review it, and I'm just, you know, continuously on this map, so it's difficult to find alternate ones. Although I don't know if I can get into this server; it's probably still going to be full.
Yeah.
Looks like there's some people playing on the map that has the Statue of Liberty on it, fallen over.
Yeah,
But I'll just to show off the game, I'll try and get into that one.
CTR is basically
Oh, here we go.
capture the research, which is basically just multi-flag. There's a bunch of gas cans around the world. And you
No,
guys
it's much simpler than that. So
Is it?
it's there are only 2 gas cans.
Oh, okay. I thought
The
it was...
location is set, so there's no dynamic elements to it at all. You know where the gas is. You can see it. Like I'm trying to defend my gas up here, steal the opponent's,
Okay.
bring it back to base. So you have that capture the flag element.
Okay.
Then there are also capturable bases
Ah.
all around that serve as alternate spawn points and also places where you can pick up more vehicles. Although you can really just hop in any vehicle you want to if you see one. And then you can also spawn on your friendly vehicles, which is actually kind of nice. So you can spawn, I'll do that right now. You can spawn directly into somebody's vehicle, and then the vehicles tend to be multi-person. So I'm on a turret right now. You know, I could switch into, I don't know how many seats are on this one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
you
switch
can-
into a passenger seat where I can just kind of look at what's going on.
Yeah, some passenger
Probably
seats are more
better for
interesting.
me to be on the turret.
Some passenger seats actually let you lean out of the car and fire your gun. Oh man.
There's actually quite a bit of lag here.
Yeah, I think it's because you're playing on like a Euro server though. Which is
So here you can see the,
capturable point.
yeah, there's so much lag here. I don't know, maybe I should get out to a different server, because this is, I'm getting a big delay in between where I'm,
Yeah, this game's
when
almost
I'm,
over
when
too.
I'm, when I'm hitting fire and when I'm actually firing. This is so,
I think that
Yeah,
person is too.
alright.
You guys were both lag shooting. Warning, your ping is too high.
yeah, I need that, and this isn't even the game's fault, so I'm not complaining about that. That's totally my own, because I went on a server that is not even close to where I am.
Yeah, it sucks though because the reason you were playing on that also is that it's populated.
That's the one that has people on it. So this is the experience if you do wind up buying. Okay, here, I'll try and get on this one. This has 10 people in it. This is a different map. See if I can get in here and try out a different game type. If this is the...
Yeah, I know you
this
can
is another
climb like...
European thing. I don't think this mode is actually capture point. Yeah, it's just base capture. So you just try and capture
Push
and
the
hold
front.
as many bases as possible, essentially. And so the class selection here, pretty basic. I mean, if you've played a class-based online shooter, you've played as these classes before.
Sure.
So it doesn't have the greatest, selection of weapons. They do the job, but in a very standard way. You've got your sniper class. There's some bullet drop associated with these weapons, so there's a little bit of added gameplay there when you're trying to attack people from a distance. You can put a crowbar on your heavy weapons guy. You've got explosives guy, who's very useful in this game considering the emphasis on vehicles, and some of the map I was on before is actually pretty big, so you'll be in a vehicle most of the time you're playing on that map. He has a couple different options, and you can also equip a pistol if you don't necessarily want additional explosives. Or you can just play as standard assault rifle guy, again with pistol, melee weapon and grenade, and submachine gun person with a shotgun. So I'm gonna go with assault rifle guy just because that's kind of middle of the road.
It's funny that you have a baseball with spikes in it. I guess that's kind of going for the post-apocalyptic vibe.
Yeah, just using anything you can come across, which also includes grenades and pistols and sophisticated assault rifles. There you can see the Statue of Liberty falling over.
Yeah, I know that you can climb all the way up to it, but it makes you a pretty obvious target. Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, this map, I think, has a good mix of vehicle opportunities for vehicles and on-foot gameplay, just because you can find places like that you can really climb up into and sort of hide and guard your capture points, as well as more open spaces like this that you can ride across on vehicles to take bases. And hopefully I don't get horribly killed here. You can also go prone in this game. Yeah, I'm
Oh
getting
gosh,
shot
someone's
at.
shooting at you.
Yeah, I don't know why they let you go out to third person
When you're
on foot, which is weird. I don't know why you would necessarily want to do that. I'm gonna see. I don't know if there are any flying vehicles on this map. There are flying vehicles.
yeah.
And, I have a tank. I'm gonna go get
Oh my
that because
gosh.
that's more fun to show off. So you do get a couple multi-person vehicles like those that have a variety of weapons on them. You get machine guns. Some have rocket pods, the larger vehicles. Some have machine guns that aim off the back of the vehicle, so you can cover behind you while you're running away, which is certainly useful for taking a gas can when you're on the capture, capture the flag style mode.
Man, this one seems really useful though. Heavily armored and a big ass gun on it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over here because that's where that guy killed me.
Oh, I
there's
see
a guy.
someone.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead. Well, I'm gonna blow his car up. Or not.
Oh.
I don't think this is actually a multi-person vehicle though. Yeah, it's not.
Oh.
It's just me and a giant cannon. So I'm gonna go over here and see if I can take this spot.
I was gonna say, where's the guy that killed you? Now he needs to pay the ultimate price.
I just kind of ran in here pretty recklessly. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can't capture from vehicles.
No, I don't know if he's gonna come out. I'm gonna start capturing on foot. Nope, I did that again. Oh, he's attacking. Yeah.
Get in. Yes. Now who has the last left?
He's probably in this building.
Yeah, I think. Oh, there's.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Nice. Well, sucks to be you guys.
What?
There. I think you heard him, but it didn't get him. I know.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess they can't really do very much because I'm in a huge tank.
Well, they could spawn as the rocket guy and probably blow you up.
The blast radius does not appear to be very
No, you gotta be
wide
pretty-
on this.
pretty
There we
on.
go. Okay, he's dead. So I don't know if that's necessarily all of them.
No, I'm pretty
But
sure.
this is
that-
actually an important capture because we are... God, where's this guy?
I know. I feel like you're just baiting them out. You get out of the vehicle, they come out, then you wreck shop.
So, and yeah, you do regen health. I'm trying to see if he's in here. He's somewhere. Is that him?
I don't know. I think your team's on the way though.
Could
Yeah.
probably use some support here.
Overtime.
Something just happened. I think something just blew up on me. There, that guy died.
I don't know what that guy was thinking.
So this guy's gonna run it. Oh, that appears to be coming from back here. Oh, that's our guy.
Yeah,
We're
I think
all
you guys.
over
I
here
was
now.
gonna say, I'm pretty sure this is your base at this point.
Yeah, I think we're successfully gonna take this down. Okay, and I guess the victory screen on the winner, who is, ooh, I got Master Blaster. Excellent. 3-1, amazing record. Look at my kill death ratio. So I'm just gonna actually wait in the server until it transitions to the next one to see what it goes to, because I don't. My ping seems to be a little bit better.
Have you noticed a difference between playing as like the Resistance and the Scavengers?
No, I mean, it seems very similar. I mean, you do get different character models. I haven't noticed, all that much in terms of difference between like weapon types and things like that. But again, I'm still playing for review. I've just been playing for a little bit. It does seem pretty glitchy though. I mean, I know the game was in beta testing for a bit, but I've still gotten stuck on pieces of the environment a couple times inexplicably. It wasn't even, and in vehicles as well, where I just couldn't really do anything, which is it's pretty annoying. I wish that wasn't in there.
Also, the flying could be a little bit more user friendly.
The flying is, and I was hoping to show that off, although maybe I shouldn't because I'm bad at it. But it's complex, or it's finicky. So you really do need to get used to it, because it's not the type of thing. A flying vehicle is not the type of thing you can just hop into and instantly know what's up. So I'm going to, yeah, here we go. So this is one with a gun on the back.
Oh, nice. You're just like the rear gunner.
This guy just ran into a cliff. But so what this game seems good at is really when things start to get really chaotic, just functioning basically like a nonsense like arcade game where you just have cars flying all over the place, everything's blowing up, it's just chaos. That is really cool when it happens on like the canyon map or something like that, where you just have this big crossroads of everyone just going crazy with explosives. Otherwise, they're just, I mean, especially with the class selection is just so dull. Like, there just isn't necessarily that much there that really stands. Oh, I can't move my gun any further than that. Oh, God, we're all
Yeah,
dead.
the class selections feel a little bit not even a little bit. They're very typical.
It's really I mean, it's not like there's anything wrong with what you're able to do there. Like, you have the roles that are useful in these type of games, like that you would want to use, even though a lot of the on-foot stuff feels like it takes a back seat to vehicle combat in a lot of maps. I think that just depends on map layout though. But yeah, it's just everything's so standard that it's like, okay, this is exactly what I would expect. So you don't find anything that's like, oh, cool, I can't wait to try out that class. It's more just like, oh, all right, well, I guess we'll just standard operating procedure here. So it just doesn't really stand out that much.
Right. I mean, there's so many first-person games that shooters and this sort of thing that you can play. It's definitely hard if there's not some standout feature that kind of makes it like, well, I have to play this because I can't get it anywhere else.
Yeah, and they do have the vehicle combat in here, which is fun. I'm not sure if it really has the lasting kind of value that would keep people playing the game. It's fun for a bit, but it's not the type of thing that I can't shut it down because I've gotten stuck in the environment. That's how hard it is, or easy rather.
Well, there's a useless vehicle.
So still a little buggy. Let's see, how many people are actually in the server? Oh, nobody. There are 4 people on the other team.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably very easy not to see anyone because the maps in this game they're pretty massive.
They can be pretty big, yeah. And there are maps, I think, I got into one that didn't appear to have any vehicles on it, so you can go into ones that are strictly all about straightforward combat. Death is quick, so you don't you can't absorb much until you get knocked out. That's true of vehicles as well. Vehicles will be detonated pretty quickly. I keep doing that. You can also go prone.
Yeah.
Just in case you want to snipe from a cliff top or something like that.
I can't really see a reason why you'd want to ever go third person either.
I'm going to go prone here. Wait, oh no, over there. I'm trying to get to that base, and hopefully I am not sniped by anyone.
Yeah, there's so many opportunities in this 2 for snipe that going on foot definitely is kind of scary.
Yeah,
so many
setting
wide
up
open
in a sniper,
spaces.
setting up in a sniper position is definitely possible, and you can snipe people out of vehicles. So if somebody's standing up on a turret, you can hit them. It's not like you have to blow the vehicle up in order to damage them. So that is actually kind of a cool aspect, that if somebody exposes themselves basically on a turret, you can take them out. It's a little laggy here. There we go.
Ever since you started logging on the server, you've killed Kato Cat like every time.
What is happening? I don't know what's happening right now. I appear to be stuck. Oh, am I? What? Okay.
Okay.
I was just being done. Whoops, I'm attacking my teammate there. I didn't realize I went prone on top of the boxes.
I don't think the game realized it either for a second.
Let's see.
I think Kato Cat's coming back for some revenge.
No, that was somebody else.
Sharkcock. I like these people's names.
Yeah. I mean, so there is a little bit of potential here. It just doesn't, from what I've played so far, it just doesn't strike me to have like that much longevity. I mean, you can do some cool things with the vehicles, like on the like set up, barricades and things like that, especially, which I think is more useful on like the capture maps, so that maybe you block off a path of progress for enemies. But then that'll just get blown up and you can just go through again. So it's not tactically very interesting. Is I think what my issue with it is so far. It's just all very straightforward, and it's a little bit of fun, but it's kind of buggy, and there really aren't that many
people is the issue, yeah.
That many standout features, and on top of that, the fact that there really aren't that many people playing, and it's actually it's difficult to find a game unless you just want to do the couple demo servers that are just running the Canyon map over and over again.
It doesn't help, yeah. It's launch week and there aren't that many people playing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah, I'm still kind of making up my mind on the game. First impressions, not so good. I mean, it is pretty. It's certainly a pretty game. I like the art style. I like the fact that they're doing like post-apocalyptic style. It's just there doesn't appear to be a lot of meat to the game. Ow. That was the same guy again. Did I actually hit that platform with it? No, I think I completely missed the platform, unfortunately. So yeah, still working on this. There should be a review on IGN sometime soon once I've been able to sort of check out all the maps and get a better feel for the game. Okay, so this is kind of a game I didn't really know anything about. I just saw it come out on Steam, Fairy Bloom Freesia, that was recently localized and released on Steam and a couple other digital distribution services. It's basically a 2D action RPG. Very focused on the action. There is like no adventuring whatsoever. There are story sequences as you go through the story mode where characters will talk about the plot, but in terms of the actual gameplay, you're just basically on like a fighting game screen.
And beating up hordes of enemies.
Yeah, and enemies will show up and then you just try to combo as much as possible. And it seems pretty cool. You have this upgrade system where between rounds, essentially, between stages, you can use the mana you collect to upgrade passives, to learn new special abilities, as well as basic abilities. And then you do, with the specials and the optionals, you do have to make some decisions there. So you go over to skills, and you can only equip so many at a time. So you can only have like 2 optional skills active at once, and then you have a couple special skills in there as well as your basic skills, which I assume once I learn all of these, I will have a much easier time killing stuff. Because they definitely help you chain together different attacks. Like I can do jumping, looping attacks and downward AoE attacks and things like that to help keep my combos going. So that's basically it in terms of upgrading your character. I guess I'll learn more once they unlock. But let's go into the game here.
Let's see Freesia beat up on some blobs.
Day 8. So yeah, you can see what I meant by the stage isn't very big. That's it. That's the edge of the stage over here. This has some additional gameplay where I'll actually be healed if this thing in the center. Oh my god! There's so many projectiles.
Oh, wow.
So I'm being juggled.
That's the thing, is the levels are small, but man, if the enemies get you, you can juggle crazy combos, but they can also juggle you apparently. Oh, nice! You just leveled up.
Okay, so I actually so they're trying to kill that thing in the center. I think if they do, then maybe I fail the stage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did they just blow it up? Oh,
yeah.
They did. Oh yeah, they do.
Okay, so
That
you
does
have
fail
to
the
you have to
stage.
do a ton of combos to keep them away from that
So-
and manage to defeat them all. Okay.
Yeah, so now I'm not only just trying to live, but also trying to save my special thing in the center there, which maybe I'm not doing the greatest job at. I can, but yeah, the upward juggle, being able to do that and then kind of go right back down from that with this kind of heel. I don't know if you can really make that out, but I have kind of a heel flip.
Oh no.
All right, stop doing that. I need that. Stop attacking my my magic healing thing. But it is, I mean, if you are able to actually get a combo going, it is really fun actually.
Yeah, you've actually, well, you're not doing bad. 40 hit combo so far. Oh no.
Stop attacking.
Oh, I see. So you're.
But I would imagine somebody who's actually good at this game would be able to just combo an entire stage basically and keep it going the whole time.
I think that's it.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
No.
Well, you're down to
Anthony,
you're down to about 20%
spoke,
health.
I believe you spoke too soon.
Yeah, I believe I did too. Your star thing is doing okay, for now.
Yeah, so this is the first stage where I've really had this many projectiles flying around, so I'm not sure how much how much more intense this is going to get in terms of these monsters constantly throwing these energy balls at me. But that definitely makes comboing a little bit more challenging because those are all interrupts. I also have a dash, which I can use. There we go.
Nice.
So that's the end of a stage. So the stages are not very long, and then you can see here I get my I get level ups, I get better stats.
Yeah, that only
that's
took you
actually pretty significant experience bonus.
88 seconds to complete, but it seems like it is made to be played very fast and try and even go back and get way better combos.
Yeah. Oh, so here I can learn a new basic ability, Ether Saber 2. Oh, so that's my mid-air attack.
Ether wings. You manifest ether wings.
Oh, so it's another launcher, I guess, down up. So yeah, you get more sophisticated attacks as you go. I don't know if I learned much else. Berserker, what's that? Interesting. Although I don't know if I want to give up my strength and HP boost though. Those seem like really valuable.
Yeah.
Whoops. I actually wanted to invest in that. There we go. So that's basically the whole game so far. That's all there is to it. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Really fast, but
Also not expensive. It's less than $10.
I think there's a demo out too. But it does seem like it could actually be pretty cool as you keep going and as you learn more attacks. Hopefully it just doesn't get... Oh crap, I hate this guy.
Yeah, these guys are bad. They'll do a ton of damage. Oh. But the good thing is they also hit their own guys.
I mistimed my block there. The blocking seems really crucial with this guy. There we go.
Nice.
Dash back in, see if I can get more attacks in. Oh, he blew up. Yes.
I think, yeah,
So
you're already getting better.
In that case, comboing was not as important. Let's see. Okay, I think that was my new... Whoa.
Oh, yeah, I saw your wings.
But that chained a lot more. Like, normally I could just do that, basically. That was what I had previously. And that one, I just basically did that, except all the way across the stage.
Yeah.
There we go. So I had a whole bunch more to the combo. So yeah, you do get a lot more kind of movement options for keeping...
Oh man,
keeping your attacks from dropping, basically. So you can see the combo counter still rising. There's a little bit of a delay between when it will actually reset and when your last attack lands.
You're doing all right. Can we get to 90? Oh no.
2 of them.
Well, obviously, this game
Ow.
definitely does like the God of War thing, which is like, hey, remember this enemy that felt like a boss? Now fight him all the time.
Constantly fight everything.
Oh man.
I'm not a huge fan of the enemy variety so far. It seems
No.
to be they have not thrown a lot of varying types at me, but I don't know, that could change. I'm still in a forest right now, so I'm not really sure how many stages there are or what kind of variety. Oh, I also have a dodge. I haven't been using that. Oh, I messed that
I
one
think
up.
you might. I think
Oh no.
things do not look good.
No. I died. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being terrible at this game. I've only played it for a very little amount of time, but it seems like it does have some potential. I don't know. I'll keep at it and see if it winds up actually being really cool or just kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode of Command Prompt. Hopefully we can continue to kick these out weekly as long as kind of review season doesn't get in the way too much and I don't have many more MMOs to, to review.
No, yeah. And remember to subscribe to us on YouTube. You can, I think it's youtube.com/shows/command prompt.
Yeah, if you do, there's a unique command prompt show there, so you can just subscribe to command prompt if that's the type of content you're looking for.